Alright, so today we're taking a look at Trapmaster, which is a deck building mixed, a roguelike deck building with tower defense mechanics, where instead, as the name implies, instead of placing towers or things that shoot, you're actually placing mostly traps. And then, well, it's a deck building game, meaning that you are using cards in order to do so. Funny enough, I had actually made myself with a friend a game with the same mechanics for a game jam. The game jam was basically mix multiple genres together, so we decided to mix tower defense with deck building, and we ended up making a game that was mostly also focused on traps. So pretty much the same idea, which made me very interested about this game, because I'm assuming obviously the game we made was a small demo, very small game made in 2 days. Well, this is an actual proper game that has been gone for development for probably a lot longer. So that was very funny. So anyways, let's take a look. So funny enough, I've also already recorded this video, but I had some issues with the sound, so I decided to record it again. So it was no big deal, but we'll start again. And I could probably just do a different a different build basically than I did before. So alright, let's start. Ooh, okay. It continues with the build that I did before, which, like, there's multiple rounds, let's say. So let's just start a new game instead. Restart a new game, yeah. Alright, so let's go. Ooh, okay. So, fan. Meteorite. Summons meteorites when the card kills an enemy. This is never going to kill an enemy, so it's kind of useless. So these, like, yellow things are actually modifications that you can do to the cards, which is actually quite interesting. Change projectile direction, not interesting. Chain lightning, that's pretty good. Reset the cooldown of ground trap within range. Again, this is not going to work, because it only if it attacks, it changes the summoning. I think it's not going to work, I don't know. Okay, demon cannon. Launches powerful cannons. Load 1 cannon when you add cards to your hand. Okay, randomize Eye of Illusion. Randomize the cost of the card when you draw it. You know what, I'm gonna take this one. This was interesting. It's the first card that I've seen that resembles more of a tower defense type of thing. Okay, so what do we have? We have a shop here. Here we have a random event. If we take this random event, we don't have a random event after. So I'd rather get the merchant and then either the campfire or the furnace. So I think I'm going to go this way and take the random event here. Alright, so let's start. Alright, so maps are randomized. I didn't start with this to begin with. Alright. So, see the cards. We got a wall spike, but this basically is a card that you can only place on walls, and that will do the damage. Then there's other traps that you place on the floor, and for example, then you have got the springboard, which also moves enemies. In this case, it's going to push them enemies, hopefully into the water, and that is going to kill them. Very nice. And then what I could do is place like another trap here, for example. There you go. So that should be enough to begin with. And then it's in real time, meaning that you can pause and then place your things, but there is no rounds. It's not round-based game. So as you can see, I am pushing them, and that throws them into the water, which is quite nice. Alright, so now I'm going to place this one, so I can see that all of the enemies are all going through here in this path. So I'm going to place it there, so it's going to do constant damage to them. And that was done. Okay, that's fine. So what happens there is that card actually, if you read it, it exhausts a random card, so it removes one card from your deck entirely. So now that means that the special cannon that I had is not, I'm not going to be able to use it anymore. It should be fine, I should be able to deal with this wave regardless. But yeah, so it's the amount. Here you can see the amount of health they have whenever one enemy reaches the end. Like a tower defense game, so you lose 1 health. You have the money, which you can use in merchants and other stuff and random events. and then the number of waves of this specific game. So let's just place some more traps. No reason not to. And you can see you can also align things. You've got one on the wall and one on the floor as well. And then each of the traps also have a cooldown that whenever they trigger, and there's cooldown until they trigger again. So some enemies might be able to pass on top of cooldown traps, basically. Place that there, place that one there, and redraw. I do believe that the redraw should happen automatically if we've already used all of the cards. Or at least if you used all of the cards and it's not on cooldown, I guess. The idea is like, yeah, they don't want you to place too many cards in a row. I'm assuming. Anyways, let's play this one there. It's perfect position for it. And then we can place some things like that. Oh, so what happens with this one? That's actually quite funny. So this one is pushing them when they don't kill them. It is actually, let me see if we can see it happen. Yeah, they're getting pushed here. So that's actually quite funny. I didn't think it would happen. It's fine. Let me redraw and try to get a wall spike place there. But already with this, I think we should be good to finish these levels. So we're just going to split it up. Only times 2, okay. That's fine. Alright, there you go. Boom. Add a card. Power. Power is a thing that keeps going for the whole time. For the whole, like, combat, I guess. Cooldown recovery speed effects. Like, yeah, okay. For each skill card played, gain 1 speed. So this is a skill, for example. Summons a slingshot that sends enemy back to the spawning point. Each time you play this card, all slingshots damage +1. This combat. That is not bad. And then obviously these two together would be very strong. Otherwise I could use a mechanical arm. Pulls enemy closer. Draws 1 card. Okay, so this is kind of the opposite of the spring thing. Honestly, like my previous build was basically moving enemies around. So I'm very interested. I'm interested in this one actually. Let's try that. But that's a skill. So a skill is something that applies directly. It's not something that you place on the map. And then powers are things that stay for the whole combat. You encounter a mushroom field in the capital floor. As you walk closer, you find a mushroom farmer that kind of looks like a mushroom too. These mushrooms are blocking the way. They could be poisonous. You need to get out somehow. Let's give up a random... Okay, that one, I kind of like that one, so it's a bit of a pity. But at least we won't have the issue of before of removing, exhausting a card that we want to use. But whatever. It's fine. Okay, so nice placements for the springs. That's for sure. So let's start with that. Eye of Illusion. Okay, so you place it on top of a... Does it have any direction? No, it's just a tower. Okay, so let's just place it there. Sure. And let's start. Let's see how it works. Oh, it's very strong. Like, I had one of the powers I had last run was... Okay, let's see if this does anything. Okay, so I definitely have to redraw in order for this to be effective in any way. But anyways, we'll place this there. But yeah, so past run I had a power that basically meant that every time I moved a character, somehow, with a trap or whatever, some random enemy would get hurt, which was pretty good. So I would have a bunch of these, and then they would get hurt by the power, which is pretty good. Ooh, this, like, I feel like, depending on their speed, there might be a chance that they actually make it out. I feel like if I do this, that seems more safe, because they'll hit this. Alright, so let's just place some traps now. Okay. And then we could start using that, but let's just redraw so this guy gets cards. Okay, so now it would be very interesting to actually get cards that make you draw cards, or make you redraw faster. Either way, I think would work pretty well. Oh yeah, I do place it, but it waits for a character to get there. Okay, that's fine. Let's redraw. Put another cannon, that's pretty good. Let's do that. And we won. Okay, that was quite easy. Select one card in your deck to upgrade this combat, okay? Draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. That seems very strong. Let's play it. And I can redraw the slingshot, which I'm not using that much. That seems pretty good. Okay, let's go to the shop. I'd be interested in having powers, actually. I can get this one again. I'll keep it. Summon a sturdy warrior. Anti-gravity -2. I don't know what that means. You know what? I'll buy it because I want to check what it is. And I think I'm going to remove the slingshot, though. Nah. Yeah, whatever. Let's remove the slingshot. Not really using it. And let's get a furnace. Kill an enemy instantly. Trap cooldown takes 99. No. Deal 2 damage to enemies in the air. Both flying enemies and enemies thrown up the ground. That's pretty good, for example, for the cannon. That would not be too bad. Card costs skill and becomes exhaust. I'm not exactly sure. Actually, I'm not interested in anything. Okay, a very straightforward map. With a change that it's difficult, I guess, to place enemies. Like, yeah. Like, the wall traps are gonna hit. Barely hit, basically. Anyway, start with springboard. That seems like a no-brainer to me. Bunch of springboards over there. And then we can have a wall spike. There you go. And like, until I have the actual other tower, there's no real point in using the trade card. Let's just wait to get this. And I'll place it here. Seems like a very good placement for that. Speed up time a little bit. Alright, so now I'll just redraw, so I load this thing. I can get another one. Cost 3 this time, because I was lucky, I guess. Alright. Honestly, they just place a bunch of towers and just redraw every time. I might get a trade as well. Let me try the sturdy warrior though. I'll use the trade. Just to reload one of these. And let's try the sturdy warrior. I don't exactly know how it works. Alright, so it just spawns the warrior that automatically attacks enemies. Does it stay forever? It doesn't take any damage. Let's reload. Trade. Got another sturdy warrior. Let's place another tower. I'll get the sturdy warrior as well. Just speed up time. So like you get a bunch of sturdy warriors and then win like this. That seems quite nice. Just do that. Can't even click on it. Alright, just place that. And now we wait for another sturdy warrior. So if I can get powers based on skill. Gain 1 anti-gravity this combat. Affects enemy displacement effect. Oh, low gravity. Okay, so it means that the trapdoor thingy, the springboard, will actually push them further. Okay, that's interesting. Select 1 card in your deck to upgrade this combat. That's not too bad. Double your energy. That's not too bad. Honestly, that's actually very strong. So I can place more warriors and more towers. Alright, keep going. Combat. Alright, fair enough. Springboard over here. We played a tower over there. And we trade to get a sturdy warrior. Which we didn't get. Okay. Oh, we discarded the card. Okay, and draw a random card, I see. Right, redraw. Springboard over there. That's a big guy. Okay, we have got a flying guy. Okay, so the flying guy, I'm assuming, is not going to be affected by the board. Yeah. Okay, and it becomes a normal guy afterwards. That's fine. And I'm assuming the warrior is actually not going to be affected by the... Alright, discard this guy. And we draw something. Let's do Furious. Maximum is 6? Okay. That's good to know. Changes a lot. So I'm gonna try to only place all of these cards. So let's just play this one. Trade. Get a sturdy warrior. Place it. Okay, so I feel like I do have to... Never mind. Speed increased to 2 times. So 2 times, I'm assuming this means times 2. Some, like, Trump translations are a bit weird. But yeah, gain 2 strength. Increased damage for all cards and traps. By 2 after 1 turn. Reducing by 2 after 1 turn. I don't know what a turn means, but that's fine. Penetrating wound. All traps deal 3 extra damage, but will no longer displace enemies. All traps? I'm assuming that the warrior as well. That seems pretty good. Alright, let's go. So that means I have to stop using the springboard, because it's not going to be very useful anymore. Once I use that power. Okay, that's an interesting placement of things. Alright, let's start. I'm gonna use this eventually. I do want to see if it applies to this guy as well, though. I'm gonna place the wall. So I need more damage for sure. Okay, I'm not doing well. Redraw. Not doing very well, not doing very well. Strong. I don't know where he's going. Okay, I was lucky there. Don't care about spring roll. Yeah, give me that. Well, isn't that supposed to... Oh, you duplicate it, but I consumed it. Okay, that was useless. That's fine. Let's put that there. Let's try to play this guy. Place that there. Redraw. So it loads it. Okay, I think we're doing fine now. Let's try to spawn this guy again. I've got 2 of those guys now. We're gonna redraw. Hopefully we can get the power. Ooh, okay, this costs 0. That's very strong. Play that there, because we're not gonna use it. And probably another one there as well. Penetrating thing. Okay, so let's see if it applies to this guy. So it should do 4 damage now. Good, good, good. Alright, seems like everything's working as planned. We're gonna redraw. The idea again is to place more of these guys. And more of these guys. So this is the last one, technically. So let's remove Spring Roll. Hopefully we get the Sturdy Warrior. There you go. But everything does so much damage. Like these cannons now do so much damage. It's a bit annoying because I feel like these guys are staying like stuck there, which is not something I like too much, but whatever. No, redraw. But it's fine, okay, it's doing okay. I find it very funny. But like, it seems a bit overpowered. If I can somehow make it so that it's a little bit even more effective with like other skills or whatever, then I think it's gonna be extremely overpowered. So now I can also just keep placing traps, to be honest. I'm not gonna use this guy anymore, but yeah, we already won. Double your energy, that's not too bad. Ground traps -2, block traps +2. So that means that the spike that come from the ground will deal less damage, but the ones that you use on blocks are gonna do more damage. You know what? I'll do the upgrade, because if I can upgrade like the warrior, for example, or something like that, I think it's gonna be very strong. Very fun as well. So upgrade. Alright, so let's take a look. If I upgrade this, what it does, it just costs less. Okay. What about this? Costs more? What? I'm confused. What about that? More damage. And what about the warrior? More damage. So I'm just never going to level up the warrior. There you go. Random event. Furnace. Let's go this way so I can get the shop. And then I might go through the multiple furnace thing. We'll see. So the shop I am actually tempted to actually just remove. A lot of the cars, a lot of the traps that we have. Okay, so I'm assuming that this means I cannot place trap there. Okay. Take 1 card in your deck and upgrade this combat. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's already upgraded, yeah. So I can upgrade this. I'm assuming this is the most logical way to do it. Very nice. Now, of course, we don't really have any any way to actually deal damage. So we're just gonna place some traps on the floor. Which is not very good. Because I need a lot more, redraw me. Doubles your energy. But he could. Okay, never mind. I did it wrong. Alright, I might lose this one actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this one. Redraw me. Cannon. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose. I don't know what I'm gonna do. To survive this, but we'll see. I need to redraw as soon as I can. Yeah, we're so dead. This is not good. Yeah, I need to focus when I start. I need to find a way to actually deal damage. Otherwise, we're not doing anything. Alright, I think now we're doing somewhat okay. So we can hold, like, wait to the redraw. Okay, we have lost a lot of money, but we have this. Upgrade a card in your deck. Wait. Hope this one would. Oh, let's use that. That's cool. I'm not gonna upgrade actually. I've already upgraded the ones I care about. I just want to get the good cards. Which is this guy. Get a trade or whatever. So we can get this guy. So we can get weight again. Okay, now we're good now. We're doing okay. It does AoE damage, which is pretty good. Alright, so we'll be able to redraw. Alright, that was a little bit spicy. I think I have to remember to try to make sure that we have enough to actually deal with the beginning of the fight, you know? So as soon as we can get a couple of towers and a couple of guys, then we're good. 30 guy. We have a couple of traps here just in case. Out of ammo. We definitely needed more ways to actually reload. A bit too risky. But there you go. Ooh, okay. Like again, another cannon. Discard all cards in hand. For each card discarded, get 1 anti-gravity for this combat. Okay. Add 4 spikes. Exhaust to your hand. All sharp cards deal 4 damage this combat. Or I can get another cannon. I actually don't care about another cannon. This is not too bad though. But I don't know exactly what sharp means. I'll take it. This card will play 2 times. Cost 1 more. So for 4, for example, I could place 2 warriors, or for a random value +1, I could get multiple towers. I think I'm gonna get warriors. So it's gonna be a bit more difficult to get the warriors, but if I do get them, I get 2 of them each time. So I think it's worth it. Random event. Clearly, you're in trouble. Villagers are dead set on giving you a hard time. You don't speak their language. And you don't know why they're picking on you. Join the entry for 4 sharp spikes. Into demon spike. Sharp spikes, yeah, into demon spike. Escape, actually. I want the sharp spike. Alright. Card removal. Okay, all of these are sharp. Okay, so that's actually very strong. So what is... Is there any card that I don't care about? I guess I don't care about resourceful. Nah, I think I'm somewhat happy. Sharp Hail, I'm not gonna get 2 of those. Dark Energy Blade, deal high damage, strength, FS, boosted 2-3 times. Actually, I'm not gonna buy anything. And I'm tempted to just... Actually, yeah, I did want to remove the spring boards, actually. Yeah, let's get Furnace. Randomize your costs when you draw this card. Airstrike deals 2 damage to enemies in the air, plus 1 could plan to play it 2 times. Actually, Alright, never mind. Let's do that on the warrior. Chicken man, turn a random enemy non-boss on the field into a chicken. Attacks have 50% chance of summoning lightning. The trap will attack 2 times. Is this not an... Oh, I don't have enough gold. Okay, never mind. I didn't know it costed gold. That is my bad. Let's upgrade this. 5 extra damage, yes. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. Start. I think we're at the boss now already, yeah. That was actually quite fast. I think we had a lot of events and shops and stuff. Made it a lot faster. Okay, the boss. I actually did not fully understand how it works. I think it's just a lot of health. He drops money, which I'm not exactly sure what it means. Alright, so I need to be able to deal with them somehow. So the way I'm going to do it, I'm just going to place a couple of traps. And then start. And straight away redraw, because these are too expensive. And I think I'm just going to place more traps, basically. Take that one, and then we'll place that one over there. And hopefully we can redraw as soon as possible. Redraw. Cost 5, so that's not good. We're gonna have to place more of these. Let's trade this one, or whatever. Sharp Hell is actually quite good. I have no idea how that works. It should never work the way I'm expecting it to. Okay, let's do that again. Alright, Sturdy Warrior, now I can place it twice. There you go. Now we are going to place these guys because they're pretty strong. So they're going to get very strong, even though I don't necessarily care too much about them. Alright, so let's just wait for the redraw. Alright, nothing too interesting here. We're gonna place this guy over here. This guy, no. We're gonna place Walt Bike over here. And again, let's wait for the redraw. We have already placed the power. We still have the sharp power, which is not in. Which I do want to use. Sturdy Warrior, same thing. Place 2 of them. Trade. So let's trade Resourceful or whatever. A cannon. So yeah, we do want cannons now. Place it. Let's place it there so you can get to the end basically. And let's hope we can get to Don't dance. Like, zoom as well. Can you move the camera? You can. Nice. I don't want to wait until the sharp hell so I can place it. It's not going to appear anymore, so it's fine. But this is the mechanic I don't really understand. Like, it drops money, but I don't exactly know what it does. The sharp hell means that I get more sharp spikes. And now sharp spikes do a lot more damage, yeah. So let's trade a spike or whatever. Okay. So I want more cannons technically and more of these guys. I think we're doing very well though. This is doing so much damage. And we won. Alright. Prayer. Select one from one random power cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 and will exhaust. Alright, that's not bad. Add one random trap card to your hand. It costs 0 and will exhaust. So this is the same thing, but different. I'll take the power. I think power seems very strong. Another inscription. So we'll take, after playing, redraw and renew. After playing, redraw, renew, speed +3. Not exactly sure what it means. Yeah, some of the descriptions are a bit confusing. I think the right hand, though, this is pretty strong. So we'll do it on here. So that means that the card will be played twice. Its cost is randomized, and if it's on the right side, it costs 0. Okay, I thought it was, because if it's left-handed, it means you can place it twice. Anyways, I think that's still pretty good. That means I can always place it for 0. Or 1, I guess. But anyways, yeah, let's leave it here. Alright, so that was Trapmaster. That was a demo for Trapmaster, which you will be able to check it out from the 6th of August. Very interesting game. Again, I do believe, I mean, it has potential for sure. I am obviously quite interested in seeing more cards, specifically that move characters around, like last build. In this build, I guess we haven't seen it that much, but I played with a lot of the springboards, and I would throw enemies into the water. I think you did see it in the first level here, and I really like that. I really like that idea of being able to throw people in the water. And obviously that seems a little bit of OP, but just for example, being able to actually change the path that the enemies take, I think that can be very interesting. In the game that I made, for example, we had a simple just wall. You could place a wall if you wanted to. That would, obviously force enemies to pass in certain ways. And then we had another card, for example, that was an ice trap that wouldn't do any damage, but would make it so that when enemies passed on top of it, they would transform. They would, become iced, and they kind of go in a straight line until they hit a wall in a different trap or something. So it means you could like chain different things together and kind of make it, oh, so this enemy is going to come this way, hit the ice, then go straight through like a, to like a corridor full of traps or something that he would not have done so otherwise in the normal pathfinding kind of thing. So I think having a little bit more of that control over the pathfinding in some way could be quite good. But you can already see that, last game of it, well, I can already see that last game I played in a more, moving characters around with the springboard, and this run we played a little bit more with actually towers and minions that you could place, which I didn't know was a thing, which is quite nice. It seems you already have a decent amount of choices into what you build, you make your deck be, which is quite interesting. So yeah, anyways, that was Strapmaster. You can check it out for yourself if you're interested, and wishlist it on Steam. I'll have the link in the description of the video, like always. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.